Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best way to find part-time jobs near you in any city. So part-time jobs as a waiter, part-time jobs as a bartender, part-time jobs in any industry with no experience, part-time jobs on the weekend. These are all questions that people ask, and here's your answer. So here's your answer. If you're looking for a part-time job as a waiter, this is a great way to find it. So you're going to go to Google Maps. Go to Google Maps, type in the word restaurant, type in the word restaurant in the search bar, scroll over to the dollar sign, and you're going to find the $4 sign. So the most expensive restaurant, check that. It's going to be one box. Check that box. And after that, you're going to search the restaurants in your area. So go to Google, type in restaurants in the search bar, scroll over to filter, and you're going to click the $4 symbol, only the $4 symbol. That will filter out all of the restaurants that are not in the most expensive tier. Then what you're going to do is you're going to zoom out and zoom out and zoom out until you start to see restaurants in your area that are $4 sign tiers. Now, ideally, you can locate this method or use this method around one of these areas. So you're going to use this method around convention centers in your city. You're going to use this method around sports centers in your city. So if there's any sport of a professional sporting event, professional sporting center, arenas in your area. You're also going to use this method in the radius around theme parks. So theme parks are huge. So any big draw to your city, you're going to use this method to find amazing part-time jobs. Now, what you'll do then is you go into these establishments and you got to start the process of the interviews and getting hired and learning the process of that. That's a whole nother skill set, whole separate conversation. We're talking about right now is using the Google method, the Google Maps method to find part-time jobs near you. You go to Google Maps, you type in restaurants or the industry that you're looking. If you're trying to go into hair care, nail care, if you're trying to go into gaming, type in gaming, type in computers, type in restaurants, and then scroll over to the filter sign and the $4 sign filter. Why the $4 sign? Because if you're going to be working off of tips, you want to be working where the price point is the highest. That's going to give you the best bang for your buck on your time. Now, the saying here is it's not who you are, it's who they are that makes the difference in your income and with who you're working with. Remember, these folks who are spending more money, once you get in the door there, oftentimes they're less of a hassle. They generously give a lot more. And there's a lot more people working at these establishments if they're around sporting event centers, convention centers, theme parks. There's a lot more people working there. And so that gives you more flexibility in taking time off as well as picking up shifts when you're trying to make a little bit more money. So this is a really cool strategy. It incorporates using Google to tell you what some of the best places to go work are. Once you identify that list, you find the restaurants or the locations who are $4 signs and have the most reviews. Because some of the places with $4 signs may not have any reviews. They may be new, and that's not necessarily a good place to go work. You want an established place to where you can go have a fantastic part-time job. So if you're looking for a part-time job as a waiter, part-time job as a bartender, use the Google Maps method to find the best location in your area. Secondly, if you're trying to find something, for instance, if you're trying to type in yoga studios, okay? If you want to be a yoga instructor, you can type in yoga. You type in yoga, and then you're going to search by the dollar sign. So filter out the less expensive places. and then scope out on the map, zoom out on the map, and then it will give you those places. You can click on the list. It'll give you the list of those. You can screenshot those. You can export them, or you could just call them up, make a note of them, and start to go apply, start to go check those places out. Next thing you want to do is filter them by the highest star rating. So this is one of the best ways, again, to find a great part-time job as a waiter, a great part-time job, a great weekend job. This is a great part-time job as a student. This is an amazing way to do it. It's called the Google Maps method. Again, we're going to go back into it real quick. You're going to pull open Google Maps in the restaurant or in the search bar, type the genre that you're looking for. Let's say you want to go into a music. You want to go into music. Type in music. Type in restaurant. Type in bar. Type in yoga. And then you're going to type on sort by $4 signs. So the highest dollar rating you can sort. That's going to eliminate the lower end places. And then what you do is you zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out until you have a list populated. Now, if you're in a little bit more of a rural area, there may not be that many places. If you're in more of a city, it's going to identify the higher price point locations that you want to do business with or that you want to go work at. Maybe you just want to be a client. You want to go check those spots out. Tap you into the industry a little bit more, get you involved, help you find your tribe, as they say, right? So that's the idea. Once you build that list out, you want to also go in there and you want to make sure that you're looking at the highest star rating places that are available. This is a really helpful tool for people who want to find a part-time job as a waiter, who want to find a part-time job as a bartender, who want to find a part-time job on the weekend with no experience. This is a great opportunity for somebody to go do that. Use the Google Maps method. The Google Maps method helps you find the best places to go work as a part-time work. Type in the industry. So I would type in, I'm in Anaheim, for example. I would type in restaurants, and then I would scroll down to the dollar sign, click only the $4 sign. It's going to filter out a lot of the places. You'll be surprised. And then scroll out a little bit on the map, get a bigger radius. Then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to go back in there and identify those locations in great detail. So if you're looking for an amazing part-time job, you may not want to work at Subway. Instead, you may want to go work at Mastro's Steakhouse, where people are spending thousands of dollars when they come in to eat, versus Subway, where they're spending tens of dollars. There's $10, $20 versus hundreds and thousands of dollars. So if you're looking for the best part-time job with no experience, this is a tool you can use. Use the Google Maps method, type the location up on top, sort by dollar signs, scroll out on the map, take that list and sort that list by the highest star ranking places that are there. Once you have those higher star ranking places, that's going to give you a good idea if what you're looking for is either easy or hard to find. If you want to, I don't recommend this, but if you want to add a $3 sign tier to the search, you might be able to find a few more opportunities, but I would encourage you to go where the money is. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck on a part-time job as a student, a part-time job as a waiter, a part-time job as a bartender, just a part-time job in general, little extra money on the side. Little extra money can turn into a lot of extra money, by the way, folks. $500 a day, not bad. Waiting tables, right? So again, it's not something that everybody can jump into. It might take a little bit of experience for you to get up in there. This is a great way to find that. Again, the Google Maps method is what we're talking about. How to find a great part-time job as a student, a great weekend part-time job is on the weekend, or a great job as a waiter, a part-time job as a waiter, waiting tables, or being a bartender. Google Maps method, type in restaurants, go to your city. Again, you can go to the closest area. You might have to drive. Hey, it might be worth driving half an hour, 45 minutes. I know some folks where I work, they drive an hour to get there. But you know what? They're making 2, 3, 4, 5 times what they would be making at other places. And there's plenty of people who work there, so they're able to pick up shifts and they're able to give away shifts as necessary as it works around their own lifestyle. So I hope this is helpful. Check out the Google Maps method. Let me know what you think and keep at it, baby. Let's go.